Good afternoon, my thirsty friend. Today we are in Rudesheim, more precisely in Aulhausen village, together at Vineyard, which means the winery, the family winery from Thilo Strieth, and today we will visit their vineyards, which are mainly located in Rudesheim, which is where I will show you now, where actually the Rheingau, which is down, is joining just in front of us the Noirs river, where you find also Rheingau vineyards. And right now, so we are just opposite of Bingen city. So Fred, we are now in the kingdom of Pinot Noir, correct?
Yeah, that's absolutely correct. Assmannhausen, it's one of the two places in Germany where it's specialized for Pinot Noir. We have here 99% Pinot Noir.
Okay, and I can see, I mean, all the soil in this area is all about slate.
It's yeah, but it's a special kind of slate.
Yeah.
You see it more in the background because it's a red slate.
It's a red slate.
Yeah, not the gray. It's called fillet.
Fillet, yes.
And that's very special for Pinot Noir.
Excellent. So you brought us some Pinot Noir. This one is a white version.
Yeah, that's it's Blanc Noir. It means we make from the blue grapes, looks like white rosé wine, but it's not rosé, it's Blanc Noir. The taste is different.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's try.
So, and it's also our very special, it's our F.ck of Intolerance. And we support with this wine different organization.
So it's a little sweet.
Yeah, it's from 20, and it's sometimes the secret of wine. This wine, it's stopped by the fermentation.
It's stopped by itself.
By himself. My vineyards, if we are in the cellar, we make nothing. We work very natural, and so sometimes, yeah, they don't go how if I want, and then it stops, and then it's
That's the way it is.
It's okay. But the wine from 21, he goes totally
Fully dry.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
But this was a very nice wine for in the evening, and especially if you have a little bit spicy food,
oh, yeah.
or with special cheese together.
but it's like what, 10 grams maybe of sugar, or
Yeah.
even less? Yeah.
No,
So
11.
11.
But yeah, good.
Yeah.
It was 11. Yeah.
Nice.
But they have a very fruitful taste, and it's also it's wine. It's 2 years old, but it's fresh,
Oh yeah, it's delicious.
and so it's perfect. Normally it was perfect for the Weinfest in Rudesheim.
Yeah, exactly.
For the evening.
Well, it's difficult to get all the flavor right now because it's very windy. But yes, on the palate the wine is very refreshing, with a little hint of fizziness, but very low, but just enough also to add a little bit of let's say fun to this wine, which has this slight sweet attack, but frankly which finish very clean. So you don't really, I mean, you cannot say it's a sweet wine. It's
No.
more like a gentle style of white wine. Even if I like the color, which I found with a slight touch of like a pinkish reflection. It's white, but so you do a slight maceration or direct press?
Direct press.
Yeah.
But you taste the oak?
Yeah.
They have a little bit oak.
Yeah, a little bit.
Also,
yeah.
they have a little apart from this wine. Mm-hmm. We have a fermentation in Berg.
Okay.
And the rest it was in steel tanks, and then it comes for the finishing together.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, I would say now you mentioned okay, maybe I can feel maybe that the wine has a very nice creaminess. Well, it's Pinot Noir, so you expect anyway something quite soft overall. But on the nose, I don't feel really the print of it. I found it more like with some nice little red currant character. I mean, some like small berries. But probably yes, if I would be in an environment with less wind, I would maybe get some slight spiciness. But yeah, very pleasant, original style of white wine. I mean, it's quite rare to drink a white Blanc de Noir, and even
it's more
less
creaming as Riesling.
Yeah,
it's more goes around. It's Blanc Noir. It's all times a good wine for people. They have sometimes a problem with the acid by wise, and yeah. And
but I like it. I mean, he has a very nice kick, very nice level of freshness. It's so this balance with a slight sweet attack, then followed by this quite crisp acidity, make the wine is like very easy style, like you can drink in the afternoon. You know, very refreshing style of.
Very dangerous.
Oh yeah. Super. Thank you. Now we are in Hellenberg. Hell for hell, of course. Berg, it means mountain, and I will show you why this is hell. Whoops! Voilà. This is one of the steepest vineyards in Rheingau. Wonderful scenery and absolutely breathtaking environment. Of Rheingau, at least in this part of Rheingau, which is mainly about those red slate. Here you can see in my back. Voilà, this is a full wall of slate, like tectonic compression that got lifted up. And you can see it's like a southern leaf, you know. It's amazing. Another stop in one of another steepest vineyards in Rudesheim. This is Berg Schlossberg, which is made of Spat Burgunder, known as a Pinot Noir. So I went down like 10 meters, and it's really challenging to actually climb it or even to go down. It's really challenging to work here, but this is producing some of the best Pinot Noir from the winery, and with of course amazing views. Except this parcel, most of the growers around have planted Riesling, but it seems like there's a real potential for Pinot Noir as well. Okay, Fred, so now we are having some Riesling from again Rudesheim, Berg, Schlossberg.
Berg, Schlossberg.
Exactly. And yes, I mean another very steep vineyards with next to us as well your Altereben cuvée, which is made with vines of 65 years old. However, I mean, even if you don't mention anything on this specific cuvée, the wine are also 50 years. So, I mean, there's no rules for old vines, but they all definitively are very good for delivering the best expression of this terroir. In this case, we're having a wine which is dry, with a lot of citrus, peachy, mineral character. I found also some herbs, and in terms of fruits, also some like a yellow plum, which have a very good liveliness, great length as well. So very delicious wine with a wonderful view. I mean, nothing better to expect with Fred today anyway. Cheers.
But we see here also the problem that we have in the time. It's very dry. It looks, momently, our vineyards, it looks good because we make not so much with the soil. So the roots know what's coming up. But the berries, it's small, and from the taste I see that we need water, more water. I hope we get a little bit in the next 4 weeks, because here the harvest started, end of September, I think so. And when we get a little bit water, then maybe it's a big year. Every year I say, we see. then what's going on?
Every year is different anyway. Super. Yeah, but as you mentioned, we were in another of your it was Pinot Noir, I think, Vineyard, and we saw there was many berries that were completely dehydrated. So as you mentioned, I mean, to produce a white wine or sparkling wine, it's fine because it's direct pressing. But for red wine production, it's an issue, and you need to actually remove them for the maceration. So that's kind of the challenge that you are facing now with global warming and with more and more hot days overall in the year.
Yeah.
Okay, wonderful.
But I love to produce Riesling and Pinot Noir, and for myself, it's not the way to produce. The South Syrah, Malbec, or I don't know what, Merlot. I want to make Riesling and Pinot. That's the wine here from the from the Rhine area, and that's my thing. Yeah.
I mean, you are one of, let's say, I don't know the rest, but for what I've read a little bit. One of the producers that puts the most focus on Pinot Noir, and probably your proportion of Pinot Noir compared to the rest is quite high, or not?
In the beginning, if I make or it's changed from my father to mine, it was totally Pinot Noir.
Really? Okay.
My Riesling, I think, that was not really good. But it comes step by step that I also take the focus on Riesling, and now I think we can do, my son and I, we can produce both. It's more simpler if you have the first Pinot Noir. It's easier than with Riesling, because Pinot Noir, it's more difficult to produce. With the fermentation on the skin when you go to the harvest. It's a little bit easier with Riesling, but on the rest you must make with both grapes professional.
So what is your proportion now of Riesling versus
we make actually we have 65% Pinot Noir, and the rest is Riesling.
Okay.
But by the Pinot Noir, it's not only red, it's also a
white,
big point, it's Blanc de Noir.